Everybody about to know about it.
Hey guys, it's Aaliyah and I am back with part 2 of recreating the Julie and the Phantoms characters. If you haven't seen part 1, I will be sure to link it in the description below because in that video I recorded the girls of Julie and the Phantoms, which include Julie, her best friend Flynn, and her quote-unquote arch nemesis Carrie. But in today's video I am recreating Luke, Reggie, and Alex, aka the Phantoms.
But wait, we didn't get your name.
It's Julie.
Cool. I'm Luke, by the way. And this is...
Reggie. I'm Reggie.
Hey. And
Alex, how's it going?
But,
Okay.
Okay, so we are starting off with our first Phantom, Luke, and obviously this isn't going to look exactly like the real person and the real character, but I did my best on my version of them. So they could have looked a little better, but you know what, I did what I could and I think they actually turned out really great. So right now we are just getting his facial structure to the point where I think that it looks most like Luke / Charlie Gillespie, who actually plays Luke. And now we're getting his iconic wavy, not even wavy, I wouldn't even say wavy, but just his long hair. And then we are working on the eyebrows now. Okay. And so anyways, I wanted to recreate them because obviously I did the girls before and I thought it would only make sense to do the guys as well. And so yeah, I don't really know what to say, but now we got his beanie. We got his iconic beanie, the orange one that I don't even know what episode that was, but I ended up putting it on him because this was honestly one of my favorite outfits that he wore in the show. It's just very simple. I feel like a lot of their outfits were just very simple in the show. They weren't too much. Some of them were. I'm not gonna lie, some of them were, but it was actually really well picked out. So I'm glad that that they ended up looking normal ish. Now he was wearing some type of band tee, but obviously I didn't have the exact one, so I ended up just giving him this one, and then I'm giving him some bracelets and some jeans just like he wore in the show, and of course his Vans with no socks, which I'm not gonna lie, that really bothered me, the whole shoes with no socks. I don't know if that's just me, but I personally don't like socks without shoes. But now we're working on his personality. We gave him the music lover trait, and he's childish, which he definitely is. And now we are working on the beloved Reggie. Come on, Reginald. And yeah, so okay, back to Luke. Now back to Reggie. Okay, so this is Reggie. And I'm not gonna lie, I struggled with his nose so much. The side of his face, I was struggling for a good probably 10-15 minutes because I was just I want it to look like Reggie's actual nose, or Jeremy Shada, who plays Reggie's nose. And I was just eventually it just got to a point where I was it's good enough, so we're just gonna leave it. But yeah, it was definitely a struggle trying to work on this facial structure, especially the side profile, because it was crazy because I got it to a point where it was the front part of the face, it looked like the part that you actually see, it looked it looked perfect. It looked not perfect, but it looked exactly how I wanted it. And then I would go over to the side profile and it was just so, it was nothing like I wanted it, and I was just oh my gosh, what is this? And then of course I also struggled with his brows. The brows were definitely a struggle for Reggie, but we ended up getting it. I don't know which ones I ended up going with. Okay, so apparently I ended up going with I don't know, by Obscurus, I think that is. And now we're just working on his eyes. And okay, back to the skin tone. I definitely also struggled with his skin tone because I was I don't want to make him extremely pale, but I don't want to make him tanner than he actually is. So I was just like, let's find a good middle. But I ended up having to go back to the original skin tone that I had, so that I ended up going with the original skin tone that I had on him before, instead of, you know, going with a paler color or anything like that. But now we are moving on to his clothes. I actually gave him 2 outfits, and I didn't even notice this. I gave Reggie and Alex 2 outfits, and I gave gosh, what is his name? Luke. I ended up giving Luke just 1 outfit. But you know what? It is what it is. Not me showing favoritism, but this was one of his, I think, maybe, I don't know which episode I seen him wear this, but he had on like a red flannel, his typical jeans, and the little cutout boots. And then I'm giving him some accessories, you know, his little rocker style accessories. Oh yeah, and then I had downloaded this shirt and flannel combo, and I could not find it for the longest time, which is why I ended up going with the flannel. But I eventually found it, and this is his bonus outfit. Now I'm just giving him his traits. I gave him goofball and music lover because he definitely is a goofball in the show. And now we are working on my favorite person in the show, Alex. Alex really, I mean, I feel like they all did, but Alex really had some iconic lines in the show. And that I still quote to this day, even though Julie and the Phantoms literally came out in 2020 and now it's 2022. But yeah, he had some extremely iconic lines, and now we're just getting some skin details on him to make him look more like Alex, and we're giving him some brows that look nothing like his brows, but I guess that's the brows we're going with. You know what? I feel like they're not that off from his, you know, his real brows. So I guess I did okay. And then this is the hair that I end up going with, which absolutely is like, I don't even know if that was custom content or not. I don't think it was, but maybe it was. I don't know. It went by so fast. But that hair was literally perfect for the Alex look. And so I ended up giving him that hair because I wanted it to go well with the hat. But I ended up actually changing the hairstyle because I was like, I don't even care for the hat anymore. I want the hair more. I was like, priorities. I had to go with my priorities. So I'm keeping it now, but I will eventually change it when in a little bit, not anytime soon. I gotta, you know, get through all the little skin details and stuff like that. So now I'm just changing his eye color. Kind of went back and forth because I could not tell what color, you know, Owen Patrick Joyner's actual eyes were. Who Owen Patrick Joyner plays, he plays Alex. So I was like, I don't know what his actual eye color is, so I kind of just, you know, went with it. I was like, we're winging it. And then here's me going back to the regular hair that I had before because I liked it better, and the other one just looked ridiculous. And now I'm giving him his joggers, and I got his little iconic crossbody bag fanny pack thing, and he's got his pink hoodie. It's not Champion brand, but you know. And then I gave him some base game striped socks, and I gave him some sneakers, some just regular sneakers. And I'm making him a little bit taller because he is kind of taller than the other guys, so I had to make him a little bit higher, giving them more accessories, and we are almost done. I ended up giving Alex another shirt, and then I give him his personality traits. Giving him his traits, I end up giving him music lover and hothead, which I don't really think he's a hothead, but okay. Anyways, here's Alex's look. This is his first look. This is his bonus look, just with the shirt. It's glitching out or whatever, but it's fine. And then here's Reggie's first look, and I think it came out wonderful. This is his bonus look. This is the first look he pops up on the screen with. And we have Luke. And like I said, he only got 1 outfit, showing some favoritism. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!